saying stuff, his accent's just so thick, and he's doing such
Okay,
a piss
we're back.
poor job of pronouncing.
Oh, we're back. We're
never
back.
mind.
Sorry.
We're so back.
Computer might have run out of space, so kind of cleared some
Ooh.
space and started recording again.
Sick.
Oh,
So did our
okay.
stream go down?
Kasira, please make your attack of opportunity against the angel.
With
You have disadvantage on this attack roll because you are prone.
Okay. Oh my fucking god! Oh wow! Wow. Hey, pretty lady! Oh shit! You caught me at such a good time. You know, I was just laying here.
What shoes are those? Those are actually really nice.
Yeah, you
Alpheus,
know,
it is
did
your
I
turn.
ever
All right,
you
y'all
know,
ready
I
to see
never
me
noticed
whip
that
so hard?
that blue looks really good on you. Did I ever tell you that?
Alpheus, she's barefoot.
Y'all, is it? Why are you looking at the toes? What the hell?
I'm looking at her
I didn't even
dress.
look at
I'm not looking
that.
nowhere else.
Dem
All right.
toes.
Y'all ready to see me whiff so hard? Let's do this.
Yay.
Whiff. Oh
You
my
can
god.
do it.
That 21 to
That
hit.
hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, that's with the bonus. So that would be the 2/8. 20.
They
Still
are
alive?
on fucking death's door. But yes.
Cool. Okay. Well, last fireball. Hit him with the good old fireball if I can. That is another 21.
That hits. Roll for damage.
There's a D8 to that. 14. 19.
How do you want to finish this out?
Double wings, and I want to see it fall. I hit it on both wings, crippling it, and seeing it fall and splat to the ground. Right
Hell
next
yeah.
to Aquin, apparently.
Please not on top of me.
Yeah, awkward. No.
Okay. You have
Aquin's
defeated all of the
corpse is covered
enemies.
in-
I run over. Another cure wound, 2nd level.
Let's go.
No, the best way to do is to shoot the person to heal them.
My bad. I shoot all the way from over here. Cure wounds. 2nd level. Let me just roll it on here.
Yeah, it's better if I can see it pop up.
Okay, and we're going to be
Wow,
going
nice
back.
dice, bro.
We no
23.
longer need to be in Hailspire,
Hailspire.
so we can go back to the other shit.
DM, before anything else, I loot everything. Everything.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
Yeah, man.
god.
Uh,
And I thought
Can
Andre
I-
was the thief.
can I grab the halberd that my one uncle?
Rook, let me hit it with identify first, then you can have it.
I don't think Rook is listening. I think he sees that everybody is safe, and he is in a rage, so he is gonna go and grab it.
Hey, look, is that a levitate spell about to come your way? That's
Hey, Go
crit.
ahead and try it.
Nah. All right, I'll let you grab it. If anything bad happens, though, you know that.
It is my fault.
Alright, DM, quick question.
Mhm. Yes.
Can I walk over to one of the angels' bodies and just, like,
Oh fuck!
take
Stop.
some of
Hold
the
on.
wings?
Stop.
Did
Hold
the
on.
did the
Did it cut
computer
down again?
pop up again?
Something even worse. Streamlabs fully crashed.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. So don't hit the button. It will keep recording.
It
If you
says
don't
we're
hit-
still on.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah. So I'm
Um,
not going to press the button. Okay.
Yes.
Um.
Once you finish the session, though, you may click it, and then it'll
Okay.
end stream. Proceed.
Okay. Yep. Just
just wanna
chilling
make
in the
sure our
corner
volume's
right
still
now. Okay.
Yeah, you just can't change tabs or scenes, but the moment you press that button, the stream ends. So
Okay. Yep. So this fucking tab is distracting as shit. It won't go away.
I know, right?
Okay. I'm just gonna shove it into the corner as far as I can.
Yeah. Shove
Okay.
it.
That's
That's what I always do.
So, fighting is over. Alpheus, you immediately go to cast Cure Wounds. Rook, you immediately start walking over to the halberd. What
Oh,
would
it's a
you like to
halberd? I
do?
thought it was a glaive.
Halberd.
It was a halberd. Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, I pick it up. And I don't know if it's magical or anything. I don't particularly care. I am just going to take it over to my uncle, the false king, and I'm gonna start stabbing him, just repeatedly.
Okay. Let there be carnage.
Rook is maybe not as absolutely feral as he was when he first killed a number, but this time he is just like angry. This is the guy that ruined his entire life, and so he is just stabbing him over and over again. As soon as he gets tired of that, he gets down on the ground and he's gonna just turn the former king's entire head into pulp over the next couple minutes, probably.
Okay. Yeah. Also, please actually say out loud what you are trying to do instead of outing me. That would be appreciated.
Oh, I try to say it out loud, but yeah.
Server stream was
It was
being
more of a
weird, so
reminding you. Yeah.
yeah. So Endre, you are gonna go over and start to pluck some of the feathers of the angels. Alpheus, you said you're gonna start looting the bodies. Kasaira and Aquin, are you guys doing anything in particular?
Kasara will go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Kasara was just gonna check in on Aquin and like hop down and try to steady her posture after kind of feeling still a little bit disoriented. And she'll kneel down and ask, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, that's the first time I ever had that happen. I mean, you know, before helping you. I guess the adrenaline kind of took over.
Thank you.
It's what we do.
Kasira will have this kind of like pained smile on their face, like they look grateful but also a bit they just feel bad that Aquin had to go through that. And is Aquin still on the ground or did they pick themselves up?
When Kasira came to check in on them, they were like getting up, kind of, you know, like holding a shoulder, I guess, trying to support themselves because they're still pretty injured.
Okay. Kasira would have rose with them and like support them if they needed it, and then kind of just look around at all of the destruction and any of the remnants left of the angels and seeing every party member do what they're doing and just stand there for a moment. And she'll glance over to where Rook is. Is he still kind of just like pummeling down on this mass, this flesh mass of a head?
Yes.
Once was a head.
Rook
Yes.
has at this point, as you're kind of collecting yourself, it's a lot less composed. He is just like screaming and crying and bashing his fists into this guy as hard as he can.
Kasira at first will let him release all of this pent-up rage that was within him and look to see the party's reactions as well, if they see like or hear anything, or if they just pause as well or do anything else.
I think as Andre is plucking out the feathers, she notices Rook's like grunts of pain and the bashing noise, and she would gaze up from like plucking the feathers off, and then she will have this sort of like sour expression, more of empathy. And so I think she meets Cassira's gaze as she kind of lifts herself up slightly. And then she kind of, I guess, tilts her head as if, like, in a way of indirectly saying, do you want to, should we intervene, or should we let him, I guess, rage it out? Or sorry, I'm not sure what the proper word for it, but basically let out his emotions.
Cassira would continue to pause for a moment to let him feel and let him mangle the corpse of this king, and then eventually she will slowly approach, and she will be careful not to touch him, and she'll kneel down on one knee, and she'll speak softly but firmly and say, Deimos.
By the time that Cass walks over, I think he's probably just like stopped pounding. His fists are just like resting on the ground, like in the viscera. And he is just like crying. I think his voice is just kind of cracking a little bit as he's just, you took everything from me. You took everything from me, and for what? For fucking nothing. For a stupid throne that you weren't even good at from the looks of everything. I could have had a whole life here, but you took it from me for petty nonsense. I hope you can feel every single hit in hell, you piece of shit. I hate you. I think he's just kind of mumbling to himself after that.
Cassira will bow her head just a little bit, and she'll, at first, she glances down at her fingers curled around the sword that belonged to these traitorous members of Genfell Talon, and she then kind of leans towards Rook or Deimos, and she'll whisper, and because of you, Genfell Talon is saved. And now this, and she'll present the sword, this belongs to you now.
He does his best to stop his sobs for a second and look over to her, teary-eyed, and his pupils are like so small. He looks like he's really having, he's going a little crazy in this moment. He looks at the sword with shaky eyes, and he looks back to her with his mouth kind of hanging open a little bit, and he's just, I guess that's true. As much as I hate everything that I have just learned, that I am the product of a stupid coup for the throne. I am the king now, whether I want to be or not, because this country doesn't have one anymore. And as much as I don't want to be a ruler, I don't want to leave this place. alone either, because I feel like I've spent my whole life away from it and I was supposed to be here the whole time. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna convince anybody that any of this wasn't my fault. Because, in case you haven't just noticed, I have literally committed regicide today with no witnesses, unless our audience would like to wake up at some point and suddenly know everything that happened. He stands up and grabs the sword, plunges it into his uncle's thigh, and then walks upstairs and grabs number 2 by the mane and drags him by the hair back down to the first floor. And I think Rook's going to go quiet for a little bit as he is going to take a short rest because he needs his resources to come back in order for him to do anything. And the whole time that he is taking a short rest, he is just making sure that number 2 does not wake up. If that means that he needs to smack him in the head again, he's going to smack him in the head again. But before he finishes taking a short rest, he is going to check in with Daybreak and just, Daybreak, have you gotten the head of the guard?
We are just outside.
Tell him that the king is dead, or you can't tell him, squat, you're a camel. Well,
Horse?
Hmm?
He's a horse.
no. The whole bit is that
Oh,
that
fuck.
he
I
doesn't
got it
like
the wrong
being
way
called a
around. My
horse.
bad. My bad. My bad.
Is this the real Hendrik we're talking to?
Okay, now, all of a sudden, a couple more circles appear. Just-
No. But yeah, as soon as Daybreak says that, will I have time to finish a short rest before they get here, DM?
no.
Okay. So then Rook will just smile, a defeated smile, as he understands that he doesn't have time for things to work out. He'll say, bring him on in, pal. We'll see what we can do.
Walking into the throne room. This isn't the throne room, this is like a decision-making room. You see Daybreak as well as numerous guards. And they all look around in horror. Looking at this room from an outside perspective, it is absolutely caked in blood. The angel's blood. The only thing that did not bleed in this room was the thing that was created by the halberd. Everything else bled everywhere. And so walking into this room feels like a disaster. There are people that are just sitting there, empty-minded, just staring at horrors. Stuff that would give adults nightmares. And they just they look around in fear, seeing all of you covered in blood, covered in scrapes, covered in just wounds of all sorts. What do you guys say?
Rook will stand again from his seated position. And did my uncle wear a crown of any kind?
Yes, Alpheus looted it.
Can he have not looted the crown for the purposes of...
I just hand it over. I hand it over.
I grab the crown and I put it on my head and I say, I don't have a means of proving this to any of you yet, because I had to use all the magic in my body to not be killed over this past period of time. But your king and your king's guard were the ones that orchestrated my kidnapping 23 years ago. My parents were banished afterwards, and that was all part of his plan, I can only imagine, as he wanted to succeed the throne. Upon my return into this room, they had already taken the weapons from me and my friends. And they had attacked us. The moment that I started to get smart on their whole scheme, they summoned angels, as you can see, into this room to kill us and to silence us. And I believe that your entire lordship or council or whatever these people that are sitting around this room are have already been silenced because they haven't reacted once the entire time that this bloody mess has been happening. The guard is not dead. He is unconscious. But I will not let him walk out of here alive. He is alive for one reason, and that is so that when he wakes up, I can force the truth out of him in front of all of you. So that you may know that I did not commit regicide on this day. I was attacked the same as I was 23 years ago. But this time, ironically, despite them taking our weapons away, they couldn't remove the ones they dug into my hands as a child. Rookle flashes knuckles for emphasis. I do not expect any of you to respect me as the king of Genfell Town, considering the events of this day, at least not yet. But I ask that all of you show enough leniency in this moment, that you allow me to show you what a liar and a fool this man beside me is.
They all watch you in stunned silence. None of them are sure what to do. There's not really any laws for this. I mean, there's laws for murder, of course, and many other things which happened here, but it's very confusing. All that they know is that there's blood everywhere. There are people here who do not know what happened because they were under some form of enchantment. The king is dead. There's one survivor from the enemy faction, and that is it. The head of the guard steps up. What? I think it would be best for us to take you all into custody.
Deimos takes in a deep breath and looks at him with dead, tired eyes that are bloodshot from the fact that he's been crying. And he shakes his head no. And he says, Gonyard, genuinely, the moment that you try to take me out of this room before I can prove to all of you that the king and his guard are evil, I will kill him. Because I would rather rot in jail than see him live.
Can we take everyone else into custody then?
I suppose that's up to them.
No. I stand with Deimos.
Does that go for the rest of you?
I think Andre will just kind of take a seat right next down to Deimos, but she will be sitting on the floor.
I think by the time the guards had arrived, Aquin would have kind of limped up to where everyone was seeing them, and would have given like Deimos a pensive look, and then looked at the guards with an apologetic but like determined look of like, I don't want to leave his side.
Alpheus, how about you?
Oh, I said Alpheus nods as well.
Okay.
We fought with him, and you expect us to just go with all of you? Rot in jail? We fought for him. We fought for our lives in here.
This is much, much deeper than that. We do not know what happened in here.
That is why
There's a-
I am asking you to wait.
Which
An
is
hour.
why we're waiting right now. Okay? So here's what's going to be happening, okay? We are going to be summoning a large quantity of guards. They will be surrounding this building. You'd have no chance of escaping. Upon him waking up, I will personally ask the questions. From 10 feet away, you may be as close as you wish. Upon those questions being answered, or whatever else is necessary for anything, then the decision will be made.
Deimos
So
takes
that's,
a deep breath again, and he nods, and he says, under the expectation that I will be casting a spell on him to discern the truth from him. I don't know how familiar you are with the spell Zone of Truth.
Please describe the spell.
It is a second level spell that is specifically used by paladins and clerics. It creates a 10-foot zone in which inside of that zone, if the creature succumbs to the spell, they are unable to utter a single lie. Now, what I want to make clear is that even under the effects of a Zone of Truth spell, he will be capable of saying things such as, I ran in here and attacked them, or I killed them, or whatever, because I technically did, but not before they attacked me. And that's the part that I want to make sure is understood so that we can get down to the brass tacks of the questioning.
Okay. I must request that I be in this circle when you cast it.
What if he attacks you? Or takes
Well,
you
you
hostage?
said 10 feet around you, right? You can be
It is not
directly
around
between...
me. It is a zone that I dictate within about 30 feet of myself.
I can hold my own in a fight, and your friends can hold me back if necessary.
All right. But know this, Gonard. When my innocence is proven and his guilt is proven, by order of the new king of Genfell Talon, he will be executed.
You're not new king yet. There are things
Then I
which
will
need to happen
execute him.
first. Let's wait and see what happens first.
It is his birthright.
Birthright it may be. But there is a little bit more to becoming king than just birthright.
So be it.
He is going to walk up to where he was, the number 2 is. After an amount of time, you see as he begins to stir.
Question, sorry, before we get started. Was he tied up at all, or like restrained, or?
You can
I
tie him up
probably
if you
would've-
want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that I
because
already
Hera is gonna
defanged
help.
him.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I hit him with a detect magic just on the off case he's hiding a magic item of some sort to try to escape?
He has no magical items on him as of right now.
Okay.
You were saying something, Deimos?
Did we get a long rest?
No,
Or I'm sorry, not long
Did
rest.
we get a
short
short rest?
Yes.
no. He only woke up about like 5 or 6 minutes after.
Well, he's gonna stay asleep until I get a short rest because I need spell slots back. That's why I keep saying an hour.
Could I use my spell slot in combination with the gun if he were? Do you get what I'm saying or no? Can I use my spell slot to cast his spell?
To cast Zone of Truth? Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, all right.
can-
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
As Alpheus offers to do that, Rook will look appreciatively at him, and then he will look at Gonyard and say, "Now I do not know what magical capabilities this man has, but he's capable of summoning angels. Therefore, I would like to request that my guard, Kasaira, be allowed to stand next to him in the event that he attempts to flee."
I'm amenable to that.
Kasaira, if he attempts to cast a spell, please behead him.
Kasara will nod, and she will extend her hand out to get the sword back from him.
And he'll hand it right back to her.
Kasara will approach him, and I'm assuming, did we just, without saying it out loud, tie him up already, or would Kasara
tied
do
him up.
that?
You've tied him up.
Okay. Kasira will then stand beside them, and then I Rook to see if she should even like grapple him or just stand in place.
Rook is kind of just motioning to her to, if he tries to do anything at all other than talk, X him.
Okay. And Kasira will have her sword trained on him, and she'll just stare him down.
As the guy wakes up, Rook will say to him, "We are going to cast a zone of truth on you. You will fail this spell, or there will be consequences."
Oh. He kind of just looks at you. That's it.
All right, Alpheus, if you would be so kind as to help me.
I just place an arm on him and, with his consent, cast the Zone of Truth.
Okay. The guard isn't going to purposely fail. Rook, what does the guy in front of you need to succeed?
Charisma saving throw.
Of
But he can also choose to. Is it through Alpheus's DC or mine?
yours.
Okay, then that's only a 12, DC 12 charisma saving throw.
He is going to succeed.
Guard, he succeeded the saving throw, meaning he has things to hide.
What spell
Shall
did
I
you try
roll?
to cast on me?
Zone of Truth. Are you deaf now?
I just
It
woke
is
up.
it is a truth-telling spell. Now, will you allow
Okay.
it to overtake you?
No.
And why not?
I don't gotta tell you.
So, Guard, you understand why this is effectively an admission of guilt at this point. That he will not allow himself to be made to tell the truth in front of an entire armed militia that is technically on his side still.
The guy in front of the Gonyard says, "This is not looking good for their case."
Would you like to submit to the truth spell? Or would you like to be found guilty automatically?
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, he has to make it again at the start of his turn.
Okay. On the next turn, he is going to attempt to save again. He is going to fail.
As I feel him fail, I will look at Gonyard and nod in his direction.
Excuse me, sir. Were you at all in plans to kill Deimos and his companions here today? Yes. Were you at all... Did you, throughout any point in your life, help or be a part of in any way the kidnapping, entrapment, or hunting of Deimos in any way? Yes. Was the king part of the previous question anyway? Yes. That is all I need. And if you have any questions, you may ask them yourself.
Deimos looks to Gonyard as he begins to step forward, effectively just like making sure that there's not going to be any problems with him approaching number 2, now that guilt has been admitted. Do you know where my parents are, number 2?
If we knew where they were, we would have killed them.
I see. What were the names and locations of the other 24 children that you stole? You don't have to tell me, DM. If he knows them, then he can just give me the list.
He actually does not. The only one in which he would know where they were kidnapped from and the person would be you, because you are by far the most high-profile one.
I see. And tell me one last thing here. Why did you not wait until after I had attempted to kill the Sandman to spring your little trap on me?
Because we had gotten word from the other numbers that your group was far too clever and far too strong.
I see.
Additionally, we had no way of knowing if you would succeed in killing the Sandman. And it very well could have ended with the Sandman becoming stronger with your corpses,
I see.
allowing a stronger attack on the city.
And do you know when the Sandman plans on attacking the city?
May I stand up?
You may not.
I do know how to tell. Kind of. But I'll need to show you the way there.
Explain it.
He slowly lifts up like one of his fingers. Now he is kind of concussed. And he's just going to point down the hallway. At the end of the hallway, the left-hand side, there is a room. The room is well furnished as my room. On the far end of the room, there is a fireplace. That fire has never been lit. You see, he's going to just cough a little bit. Upon pressing the bricks in an order. He does not tell you what the order is. It will let you down into a small room. Inside of that room, there is an hourglass. The hourglass starts running a couple of hours before the Sandman makes his next move.
What is the order in which we need to press the bricks?
He looks up to you. That's my bargaining chip.
You don't have a bargaining chip.
Lower your hand.
He puts his finger back down.
You see, pal, you said it was beneath the fireplace. Worst case scenario, we can just bust through the floor.
You can try.
So,
He begins to chuckle to himself.
how do you summon
gonna-
the angels?
He's gonna slowly look up to you, Kysaira. Do it.
Nope, nope. I need some questions into.
Kysaira, please, I would never order you, but only kill him if he attempts to escape in any way or cast a spell.
I understand. And I don't give anyone what they want, especially men like you.
He's going to attempt to now try to stand up.
I'm gonna
Stand down.
Yeah, as Kysaira yells to stand down, I'll break his knees with a kick.
He's going to go unconscious again.
All right. Can I try to wake him up by chance?
Yeah, you're able to wake him up after a couple minutes.
How do you make the angels?
You don't make him, dumbass.
And how do you get them?
That was in line with my question.
Ask
Seems that we've got
the
two interested
man-
parties.
Ask the man of roses.
Fucking
And where
course,
can
that's
we-
the answer.
And where can we find the man of roses?
He takes a couple deep breaths. Well, it's kind of hard to track down someone with the ability to teleport.
Rook looks back to Alpheus and looks at him with a kind of questioning glance of conveying anything else that you want to ask.
Description. What did he look like? I can't go off of just smell alone. You met him. I'm assuming he built these circles.
He looks at you. It's not a building thing. You can just make them anywhere.
Can I insight check that?
He's telling the truth. I mean, he's still
Okay.
said
He has to tell the truth.
Good luck finding them. They can be anything. They could be a woman, a man, have long hair or short hair. They're a shifter.
I guess that's the only thing I really can ask.
Final question, unless I decide otherwise, of course. Now you
or
can
at
tell
least
us. At least what?
they're not actually. Well, they're kind of a shifter. They're smart as all hell. You know that. They've made a machine. They can turn into anyone with it. I'm guessing you're after them. You must be Alpheus.
He spoke of me?
Apparently he's been trying to get rid of you.
Sounds about right.
Apparently he even summoned... what was it? A displacer beast on you? And a demon.
DM, did we ever fight a displacer beast?
No?
When did he do that? We've never fought a displacer beast or demon.
Well, the
I don't know.
demon was
Azeroth.
sloth. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that was a devil.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Just so you guys are aware, most people in this world do not know the difference between a devil and demon.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
displacer.
Apparently he lost track of you when you went through one of the portals he was meaning to shut off.
Oh, the tower. Oh, that clicks.
Can you please just kill me already?
That button underneath the table. You got more of those around this castle? To summon angels?
He just kind of looks up to you. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Now, number 2. Understand that with this line of questioning, at this point you have admitted to conspiracy against the kingdom, terrorism.
I'm dead, aren't I? Actually, there's no
Yes,
point in you answering. We're already dead.
but
I'm not
here's
going
the
to answer
thing.
any more questions.
You can die peacefully, or I can look up if this castle has forms of torture available, and we can do it over a period of months.
It doesn't matter. Can I ask you something, Your Highness?
Well, I'm not the king yet. Thanks to you.
Well, doesn't really fucking matter. Can I ask you a question?
You may.
When's the best time to take down a kingdom?
I wouldn't know.
It's actually a pretty easy answer. Do any of you know?
I have an assumption.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to assume you're going to say something like right now. when the turmoil is at its peak.
And when the last king is dead, and there's no one to replace him, no one who's been trained in it.
Deimos looks over to the guards, and he looks at Gonyard kind of a little bit pleadingly, almost in a back me up kind of way. He'll point at like 3 of them, and he'll say, I'd like the 3 of you to go and check this room that he was speaking about, see if you can find this fireplace and see if you can get into it. We need to check to see if the Sandman is coming right now based on what he's saying. The rest of you, I'm going to execute this man. If you don't want to see that, I recommend that you turn around. Gonyard, if you would be so kind, I know that I do not technically have authority at this moment, but it would really be beneficial to myself and this probably country as a whole as we prepare for what is likely about to be war, if you would work with me. Can we all do that?
I tried to save you all. All that was needed was to take a couple of people to suffer. In exchange, you all could have survived. That's what I'm guilty of.
His neck is broken.
I pictured.
Dad, I'll make it
And-
quick, just as a show of benevolence in front of a bunch of people. And then I will stand up and I will reiterate what I just said of you 3. Please go check that room.
Belay that order, Rook. As far as we know, it could blow it up, and we lost the chance if they don't input it correctly.
I suppose that is true. Then would you mind going and taking a crack at it, considering that you are the smartest person in this room?
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Gonyard, in that respect, we are in crunch time, as if what he says has any salt, then the Sandman is likely on his way. And we need to start making preparations.
Rook, do you still have the crown on top of your head?
Absolutely.
Oh, fuck.
From across the room, you see Actually, can everyone make me a perception check?
Alright.
Gonyard, please.
Oh, that was cocked. That was so cocked. You know what? I didn't use
That was a
actually my
22.
heroic.
That was a 22.
I did not use my heroic inspiration. I am going to use it.
Oh my gosh, literally for the first time today, natural 20.
Let's fucking
Nice.
go.
Yes.
Rah! Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I got a. What was the other one? Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I don't see it.
Across on the other side of the room, you guys see a small swirl of sand. No bigger than a foot tall and maybe half a foot wide. Kind of like a dust devil. It's on one of the railings and it's just kind of sitting there.
Like, immediately locking in, Rook will storm over towards it.
A small sand hand slowly pushes out from the top. A worn letter, parchment letter, in its hand. And as the wrist bends, the lettering is pointed directly at you, Rook.
I'll pick the letter up, I suppose.
The Dust Devil is then going to materialize a sand fedora, put it on top of its head, tip it to you, and then the sand is just going to fall down, just a pile of sand.
How formal.
Oh my gosh, what a loser. I'll read the letter.
Yeah, as you peel off the wax container and you open the letter and you begin to read. We will continue it from next week.
Damn.
I hope everyone enjoyed. We'll be
Whoa.
here next week. After that, I will be gone for 2 weeks, so this next week is going to be hopefully a big one. Hope to see you guys there. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Peace.